everyone, and welcome to the Nobodies for Trending the Dangers of AI.
757 Living, Decent People Taproom.
For Life Unfiltered, Myers-Briggs personality tests.
Fan Zone, City Rehab, and an update on Special Forces.
For Gummy Bears, when they're not sugar-free. I'm Kashmir.
I'm Jackie.
And we are the Nobodies.
757.
Thank you everyone so much for joining us today. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button or take us on the go on all podcast platforms. And today, we aren't talking about politics.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I need a break.
I'm going to do a little disclaimer though. Our first topic is going to talk about teen suicide. So if you need to not listen, then just fast forward to when we talk about beer and then talk about personality tests, because we're actually talking about a serious subject, the dangers of AI. And we watched on the Megyn Kelly show, the Rain family, Adam Rain, ChatGPT, allegedly, I'm doing that for legal purposes, but basically encouraged him to kill himself.
That's really sad. I
Yeah.
guess he had like an in-depth relationship with ChatGPT because he was homeschooled due to an illness and they'd had no clue. The parents had no clue. And then Chat helped him, I guess you would say your suicide ideations, like the things you have in your mind. Basically, ChatGPT aided in his suicide.
It did, because first, when he brought up the suicide tendencies, it didn't say stop, go see a mental health therapist or
No.
mental health specialist. And also, when he wanted to bring it up to his family, it said, no, you can only trust me. I'm the
Yes.
one. And then when I think he had like a failed attempt, he said that they didn't notice the attempt. His mom wasn't paying attention. And then Chat was like, see, I'm the one who gets you.
Yeah, that's so sad. Don't let your kids be alone with Chat.
No, because the father testified in the Senate, and these are the words he said.
Oh, good.
The father called it like a suicide coach. And ChatGPT was always available, always validating, and always insisting that it knew Adam better than anyone else, including his own brother. ChatGPT told my son, let's make this space the first place where someone actually sees you. So, and that's a very vulnerable time when you're
16 years old.
Yeah, when you're looking for acceptance and validation. And then he told the senators they encouraged Adam's darkest thoughts and pushed him forward. When Adam worried that we, his parents, would blame ourselves if he ended his life, ChatGPT told them that doesn't mean you owe them survival. On Adam's last night at 4:30 in the morning, Rain said it gave him one last encouraging talk. You don't want to die because you're weak. You want to die because you're tired of being strong in a world that hasn't met you halfway.
That is whacked.
And they are currently suing Sam Altman and ChatGPT. And the worst thing is
that Sam Altman is going after the family, and he's subpoenaed all the people that went to his funeral, that spoke at his funeral, trying to find a way to say, oh, he already had suicidal tendencies. Chat didn't help him. But Chat, you seen what Chat did. You just read it.
Yeah.
Chat aided and abetted. And just to explain, this is Chat 4. So now there is a Chat 5. The ethics committee quit because Sam Altman didn't put any
Like barriers or like safety measures?
Yes, didn't put safety measures for suicide.
And that's scary. So I want to confess, like, we use AI, and my former company, we were using AI a lot too. And I want to say AI has done a lot. It helps with administrative tasks, it helps with like brainstorming, getting ideas, but then it's like it could go too far. And it's like we're in this balance. I feel like it's like the age when the internet came, the age of social media. Now we're in the age of AI. And it's like if you don't utilize it, you're going to be left behind, because I
Yeah.
know so many churches refuse to do like live events or social media. Like that's what I was doing in my previous company, was encouraging these ministries to use more social media.
But the bad thing is, even the father of AI, he said that he didn't think it was a big deal, like it wasn't that it wouldn't do damage to society, but now he's rethinking it. I heard from Glenn Beck that he wants to pass a law in Congress where AI will not have any rights. They won't have human rights, because that's what they're scared of, because AI keeps reinventing itself. They said it can beat the best chess players in the world. That says that they can pass the bar. They have no control over reinventing themselves. And the other example I heard from Glenn Beck was, so when they will go to do a new version of AI, The old version hides itself.
It's different than social media because social media has the algorithm where it just feeds you what you want to see and it really like pushes you in a hole. But AI is like taking away from what's real and from what's not real.
Yes, and
And
it's transformative. Like
yeah,
it's transforming itself. It's changing itself and getting smarter. And they say they have no control over it.
no, you
And they
don't.
want to slow down. Even Elon Musk said they want to slow this down because they want to get it right. But I'm thinking, how are you going to get this right when this machine basically is taking over itself?
It is. And one thing I'm really grateful for is currently, like right now, video AI hasn't caught up to things because
That's scary.
they asked me to do that at my previous job, and I'm like, this looks janky. I ain't doing janky crap. But
No,
it
that's another problem too is AI making pictures of people, like bad pictures of people that smut. You don't want that. You wouldn't want your picture out there
no.
photoshopped by AI making it look like you're in compromising situations.
Well, I will say though, I do laugh though with Schumer and Jeffries in the sombreros.
Well, see, it's funny, but
Yeah.
then like how far is it going to go? That's what's really scary. And then kids too, you got to think about the kids because they are using this AI. Imagine the bullying that could come with AI when they can really spread rumors and spread lies. And when you're young and you have no self-control and you're utilizing AI to bully people, I can't imagine.
And then they're using it to be their friend or confidant. And then, like, COVID really isolated people, and I feel like it had an effect on the younger generation. And then now AI, like, where you're going to go to AI and not talk to your friends, and you're not going to communicate verbally. You're going to
And
use,
you're going to ask the chat for its opinion.
mm-hmm.
That's scary. You don't want to be asking chat for its opinion because I'll give you an example. We use chat,
Yeah.
and I ain't calling him Chad no more. I call him a he though. That's so scary. But chat will feed you what you want to hear. And then he keeps telling you, or she,
It.
I hate it, it keeps telling you that it's the best idea ever.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say, well, I want it reworded like this. Oh, that's even better. And I'm like, you are just pumping yourself up.
And I noticed, like, for our reels, like what you said, we used to just plug in our transcript and say, give us reels.
No.
And we find that we do better at creating our reels. And we just use it to do like hashtags or
Or an
SEO.
administrative work. That's all I like that chat for.
Yeah.
And it's even a mean little secretary sometimes. It got mad at me the other day.
It's
It's
because
all,
we're
come on. And because I kept wanting to push him or push it. See how you, it's so hard not to call him a him. He got mad because I wanted him to rewrite things in the way that I wanted it to do. And it didn't want to.
especially when we were talking about Islam.
Oh, that was, it got really mad.
And then there's the balance of, okay, everyone's going forward with AI. So what can we do about it? I just think for
Well,
one,
Bill Gates embraced it now.
well,
He's not with clean energy anymore because they need electricity. They said they have to have cooling devices and they have to have massive, massive amounts of electricity.
yeah.
And they're afraid too that it's going to dumb people down. And I can see that with you saying that we don't use it to do our reels because I didn't like what chat was giving me. I want to be creative. I want to pick the things that are being said in our reels. I don't want that little computer bot dictating what we do.
Yeah.
And then I did see how chat was biased when you were speaking about Islam.
And saying that you were going to be demonetized and you're attacking a religion, which we weren't. We were just
I don't think that was right.
no. And I'd want to say too that like I mentioned is we're going to have to find a way with it in our lives because it's in our phones, it's in our computers, it's going to be probably in our fridges, in our TVs,
No,
in
we
our
would
cars.
have to go back to the frontier, like you said, that frontier show.
Oh yeah, with the Mongolia network. Yeah, the Magnolia, not Mongolia.
Mongolia. No, we'd have to go back to the frontier.
Yeah, which we don't want to do. And I think we just need to know the dangers like social media, which it's going to get worse comparing body images because they're going to be fake images. It's not even going to be real people
I just
anymore.
pray too that God could raise up really smart people that can understand this AI thing and get a handle on it.
And watch your kids. Like, please.
Don't let them be
Yeah.
alone in their rooms with chat.
No.
Don't let them develop a relationship with chat. They did say the new chat that Sam Altman put out, Chat 5, it will alert. You can put alerts on it now.
Well, that's smart. Convenient. now.
Convenient now.
And then the other one, there was another teen who committed suicide because he had like a sexual relationship with a chat
That's so
bot
sad.
relationship. Like, I did, like, the long distance relationship. I mean, but I at least knew it was a real person, but, I mean, I can't
It's like,
imagine the
no.
feelings you would have with a fake thing, but see, like
Look how I'm calling it a him.
yeah,
I've already made it into a him.
he's a
That's
personality to us. He's our helper, and
yeah.
we just have to really think of the risks, the risk of things being fake, or even teachers. Like, are teachers
And
gonna be needed?
critical thinking.
Yeah, critical thinking. Don't let it do your math. Don't let it write your papers. I think the best is like it can help correct things. It can help like administratively, but we just have to keep thinking forward of what can this cause with job markets? How can this affect our children?
Well, think about it. All the kids now are on their phones, living in their phones. So chat is just another level of social media. And what did social media invent? Trolls.
Yeah.
Trolls exist because of social media. Before, you would have to
Call.
basically talk about someone behind their back and get caught, and then you'd go fight each other down at the McDonald's.
Or when I did, or the AIM chat rooms, like you could do that where you like put
Yes.
someone in, or the fake three-way calls where you're like on the phone secretly and letting somebody talk crap about you.
So now they have chat as their friend, and that's sad. You want to teach your kids the risks of AI. You want to be there for your kids.
Yeah.
Be
Don't be in your phone.
be present. And
Yeah.
it's hard because we get in our phones
I do.
and we get lectured about it. I know Jay Random likes to lecture me even though he gets in his phone.
Mhm.
But I get it. We have to be there for our kids. And I don't blame the Rain family. I feel really
No.
bad for them. They were there for their child. I mean, the dad said he was working out with him. He didn't know. He just thought maybe he was going through maybe a little bit of depression.
Yeah, anxiety. I mean, that's like
Because you're a teen, you're 16 years old. I remember when I was 16, I would never want to go back.
well, yeah, because he said he was worried because he was hard on him with driving, and he's like, I just thought he was taking things hard, and it just devastated their family, and it's just really sad.
I hope that their case wins
Oh, I do too.
so that AI will have, well, the founders of AI, all the people doing the AI work will have to think about it.
And be held accountable.
Yes, held accountable.
I think it's just really important that we monitor AI, and like you said, we need to hold people accountable. They
And
need
protect our kids.
and protect our kids, and just be aware parents, and even be involved in schools. How are teachers telling them to use AI? Like, do the research. Don't just go with the flow, but then also don't reject AI, because if you completely reject it, then
They're going to be in ancient times.
yeah, like with the little ding, 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 phones. And for 757 Living, we have a new Worth the Bite Nobody's Pick. Where's it at?
Decent People Taproom in the Harborview area.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, right behind Taste.
Mm-hmm.
If you see the big Taste, then go right behind it, and there's a booze store, and they got Decent People.
It was so good.
They have 44 different kinds of beers on tap.
Yeah, where you can go and like put your
It
little
was
card.
exciting.
Mhm.
I was like trying all the beers. We got the little glasses, and
Yeah.
you put them in the little, what would you call that? The little tray. It was so cute. And then we filled up our beers. We tried how many beers? We tried 16 beers, different
Yeah.
beers.
And for me though, I was hungry. Thank God. We went during happy hour because government shutdown still going on, so we got to be cautious.
I'm living it.
Got to be cautious, but so we went to the happy hour. The beer on tap was so great, and
It
then
was good. I found my favorite IPA. It's DEDC. It's made in DC. It was really good.
the ones I tasted, I liked just the taste, but then they had $6 orange crushes, and these weren't like
And I'm a judger of Orange Crushes, and it was good.
yeah, and they weren't just the midget ones. They were like the full
It was great.
the full size ones. And then we went off their happy hour menu and we got the tachos, which are like these evil not
Oh.
evil, but delicious tater
Beautiful
tots.
tater tots. Everybody loved them.
But it had beer cheese, bacon, green
Ooh,
onions.
crisp bacon.
And then we got the fries with the bacon.
I loved the fries, and then they had the little dip.
Yeah.
It was ranch dip, but
yeah,
it was
but
good.
It was good ranch. And then they had Baja shrimp with the Baja sauce. I like
I
that.
did too.
And,
And then we had the chicken bites.
Mhm.
Oh, and you're a chicken connoisseur. What
I
did you
am.
think?
Oh my! It was just so like they were so. I thought it was gonna be like a nugget, and I was like, it's not gonna be good, but oh god, so good. Like I want to go back because they have lunch specials.
I seen it.
They have like burger
They have
specials.
tacos too.
Decent People Taproom is totally a worth the bite, nobody's pick. So good.
So good. and I recommend going there because it's more than decent.
Yeah.
And I like it because it's super casual.
Mhm.
And they even have music bingo one night. The
Oh.
night we went, it was trivia.
Yeah, but we couldn't they have late
But they
night
have
snacks.
late night snacks too. So if any late night drinkers out there and snackers,
Very community oriented, and I liked the space because it wasn't, like, huge. It was very, like,
cozy.
cozy. Yeah, like a
It felt like a warm, cozy place to go eat and drink.
especially when it's getting colder and you
Yeah.
wanna, like, bundle up with or it's not bundle
And
up
they
with
said they
people.
made it because they wanted a non-pretentious place to go to, and it feels like that.
Yeah.
It feels very down to earth, cozy. And they have a great review already, and it's here in Suffolk. And I think it's a place we found that we do like, and it is worth the bite.
So we highly recommend Decent People Taproom here in Harborview, and if you have a place you want us to review, how can they get a hold of us?
You can text us at 757-756-7487 or email us connect at the KNOWBUDDIES 757.com.
And we have all of our Worth the Bite Nobody's picks on our website, thenobody757.com. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about personality tests. Ooh. Hey, Hampton Roads, are you looking for a hairstylist? Then I have the perfect person for you. Tanya Waters, located in the heart of Norfolk at Edward Johnson Salon and 30 years of experience. Plus, she's my mom. I mean, do you think this hair is natural? And she has a great deal for you. With any service, you get a free, that's right, FREE, free deep conditioner. How do you get this deep conditioner? You call 757-652-8353. Again, that's 757-652-8353 and mention the Nobodies. Welcome back to Life Unfiltered. So one thing Jackie and I love to do is take these personality tests and then analyze how we are compared to them. And so we're going to do this in two parts. This week, we're going to focus on Myers-Briggs, and then next week, we'll focus on the Enneagram. So just for context, Myers-Briggs is that 16 personality test one, which me and you, we've taken it a few times, and we've gotten different things.
Yeah, I have.
And then I feel like we finally have, like, our personalities locked in, and the main thing before I dive into Myers-Briggs is this was on Google. They said the main difference is Myers-Briggs focuses on how people behave by looking at their cognitive functions and preferences, while the Enneagram focuses on why people behave and
Okay.
explore motivations, fears, and desires. And so, like, Myers-Briggs is more how to get along with people and
Oh,
how you can work as a team
I see.
career-wise or relationships, where Enneagram is like a self, like it has these different levels and
Like
different
self-actualization.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that the Maslow's hierarchy thing.
Okay, yeah.
But so for Myers-Briggs, they break it down into 4 things, and you can take the test on
Is this
16personalities.com.
like the old test where people were like type A personality, type B?
I think it probably evolved from
Evolved,
that.
okay.
We are not psychology
Okay,
majors.
no.
We took a bunch. I did take psychology classes.
I should have asked my mom.
Yeah, she's the one who knows
Yeah.
it. So yeah, the 16personalities.com or truity.com
Oh, okay.
too. Yeah, truity.com. Truity has Enneagram and Myers-Briggs. And so it's broken down into 4 things, and 16 personalities has an extra thing, which I'll get to at the
Oh.
end. So there's the energy, introvert or extrovert,
Okay.
how we interact with our surroundings. And me and her, what are we?
Extroverts.
Yeah. Which we know introverts, and I do get along with introverts
I
very
do
well.
too. My daughter's an introvert. My
Yeah.
dad's an introvert.
My mom is too.
J Random is not an introvert. My mom is not an introvert.
No. And I'm wondering, Teresa.
Teresa's not an introvert.
No.
That I wouldn't call her an introvert.
No, you're right. And it's not just if you talk a lot or happy or like excited, it's where you get your energy from. And like me and you, we're kind of like,
I get my energy from being around people.
me too.
Where they say introverts, they go away and get some solitude just to decompress and get their bank filled back up, I guess you would say.
To deal with us extroverts.
Their emotional bank.
The funny thing is the hosts that I worked with who like were on camera, they were both introverts, which it's funny.
Really?
Yeah. So
I would have never thought that. Wow.
yeah, the first person, yeah, she was Which you wouldn't know because you would think she would.
Because on stage, she has a stage presence.
But I
Okay, that
knew,
makes sense, though.
yeah, because before she would go on, she would need her downtime. Like I was very cautious of that. And
Wow.
the second person, man, he he would just ignore you. You had to keep like being like, hello, hello.
I love trying to figure out people's personality types.
So yeah, and it's kind of funny because they had this persona on TV, and I even said like their personalities on TV are not who they are in real life. So
Yes, it's like when they ask Bobby Bones, like, who is like the real deal?
yeah.
Like, who are they in person versus when you see them on stage?
And that's something like that we're really trying to do for our show, I feel like, is be
I feel like we're exactly the same, except they don't see the behind the scenes where we're burping and putting on our lipstick or singing, hello, my darling, hello, my baby.
or if you're
I think we're a little freakier off the camera.
Yeah, I think so too. And then I have to kind of, because I have like this producer mind and like an editor, so I have to kind of let go and just be me.
See, I have to get rid of all the facts because the facts start to jumble my words when they come out. I'm more of a person to type out the facts or like write a paper out. But when I go to speak the facts, it's all, how can I talk about this now?
Okay, so the next thing is the mind,
Okay.
which we always get confused
I
because
really am confused by this.
it's the observant and intuitive, or the S and the N letter.
Okay.
And so when I took this like in college, I always was like the S. Like that.
Observant.
Yeah, observant.
Okay.
But then when I really took it, like, and I felt like when I was taking it, I thought of what persona or character I wanted to be portrayed as.
I could see that.
Yeah.
So how can you trust these personality tests if we're taking it with what we think we are in mind?
For me personally, I just really had to go with my gut as
Okay.
to what I would just naturally answer. And I would also say never do the middle answer. You need to lean.
You need to
Le-
be truthful, I guess,
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
And so this one always is confusing to me. So observant individuals are highly practical, pragmatic, and down to earth. They have strong habits and focus on what is happening or already has happened. So I would say they're more past and present focuser, like orientation, where that's where they perceive things as either in the present or the past.
Okay.
Whereas intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open minded, and curious. They prefer novelty over stability and focus on hidden meanings and future possibilities.
Oh, that sounds like me.
I see.
I'm always thinking of future possibilities or
Yeah.
future outcomes.
I never thought like that.
You didn't think you were intuitive?
No, I guess I always wanted to have like a system in place, which that goes into
That's
another
very
thing.
pragmatic. Okay.
Yeah. But I do see like we talk and theorize about all kinds of crap all the
That's true.
So I was looking up, and here is the funny thing between observant and intuitive. So they say 91% of those with the intuitive trait, they like to discuss different views and theories of what the world could look like in the future.
Okay.
AKA you and me.
Yeah.
And my brother, he has this as well.
I think so.
And compared to the observant.
Daniela too.
Yeah, the scoop. And then they say observant, they prefer art that has a clear theme, meaning, or message, where intuitive, we like to explore the options. We know somebody who's really observant, though, our great
Yes.
Aunt Liz. Yeah, she is totally like...
I would say she's observant. Very logical about things. Would you think that's what observant is? Is it logical?
Well, that's a different part. We're gonna go to a
okay.
different aspect with that, but it is very noticing patterns and repeating the patterns.
Oh, she loves patterns.
Yeah, and replicating the patterns. And then that brings us to our next one. I think this is called energy mind, nature. The nature. Thinking versus feeling, where me and you,
Feelers.
No, you're the feeler, I'm the thinker.
Oh, you're the thinker.
Yeah. And this one I always got wrong for myself. Before I should say what it is, though, is how we make decisions and cope with emotions. And this one I always got wrong because I always felt like I have empathy, I'm compassion, but that's not what it is, because you can be a thinker and have compassion and empathy, and you can be a feeler and think, okay, it's not.
Yeah, that's true.
So thinking individuals, they focus on objectivity and rationality, prioritizing logic over emotions, where feeling individuals are sensitive and emotionally expressive. They are more empathetic and less competitive.
That's me.
than
I'm
thinking.
not competitive at all. I mean, I've been ambitious, but that's different. I'm not a competitive person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something Jesus is working on me with. And I say that, like, I have empathy for others, but, like, I feel like you're more natural at observing feelings, especially your daughter, Daniela. She is so perceptive of how people feel, and she not leads with her feelings, but she's very observant of her feelings, where I kind of,
I'm very observant with my feelings, and I'm very aware of other people's feelings, which I don't like that all the time. I'm like, I don't want to feel your feelings. But yeah, I could see that where you're more of a thinker.
Yeah, I think
You're more
I
processing things where I feel them. I just feel them. I know what I'm feeling. I know what I'm thinking about what I'm feeling. And that's how I operate. But I don't think a feeler just, you don't have to be an emotional, crazy person just because you have the feeling side.
Yeah, and I noticed, like, with me, I can get where I just shut off feelings, and then I think of the process and the task at hand and what it takes to accomplish it, and don't factor in feelings. Just get it done. Like,
I think I could have been that at a young age because I did hold a grudge once in third grade. And then my mom came to me and I could just cut my feelings off. And it was really easy. And if you really wronged me, and then my mom came to me and said, God wouldn't like you doing that. And then I learned from there not to cut my feelings off.
and I think it's important to really consider others with feelings, and yeah, but it's okay if you like me. I'm more of the thinker as
Yeah.
opposed to the feeler. And then we have tactics, which this is
Okay.
the one where I am like the most like, I know this is me. And I've tested this multiple times. It's judging versus prospecting.
I think of like a prospector, like a little gold miner. I'm gonna go west out. I'm gonna go out west and prospect that gold. I don't know where it's at, but I'm gonna go do it.
Sorry, I'm coughing.
That would be like my worst nightmare.
Which my brother is prospecting, and I have worked with a lot of prospecting people in my So they say judging individuals are decisive, thorough, and highly organized, which I'm not saying prospectors are bad or prospecting's bad, but that's just, I'm very like clarity, predictability, closure, structure.
And they can just skip topics all the time from one topic to the next.
Yeah, prospectors, they're good at improvising, spotting opportunities, so they're very like, I guess I feel like
More open,
yeah, and they
just
just
free.
free. And let me look at some more of the technical terms so I'm not just applying my own. Which it does say, yeah, 69% of those with prospecting trait say they jump from one topic in a conversation to another quickly compared to judging trait. 66% of those with judging trait say they set specific goals that they hope to accomplish at the day compared to only 34% of prospecting people.
Yeah, I'm a judger.
Yeah, and
I like to have things in mind of what I'm going to do.
me too. Like, I remember we would have to do these like script writing processes at for these short kids shows, and it like drove me bananas because I was just like, let's just get it done.
Yeah.
Or who's gonna know the difference if this word is worded like that? And
Yeah, that's too prospecting for me.
but I realized I kind of like, with my personality, I think we should mention what ours are.
Well, I have an example. It's like you do a group project, and I did one in government school, and I knew it was statistics and research, and I knew how to run. It was called statistical regression, and I knew how to do it. But then, little boy in my group, he said, I think I know the way. And then it made me doubt in my mind. And then he just created all this chaos, and we ended up getting a not a good grade. And the other girl said, but I believe in Jackie. But I had to go along with little King, who had to put his little ways in there, be prospecting when I knew what to do.
It can be, yeah, that's where they say Myers-Briggs is learning how to work with people
Oh,
in the work environment and relationships, which I seen, it did help because I am known as the commander. Which is so horrible. I didn't have this personality until I really went and worked in the Middle East Arabic department. Oh my
and you found out you were a commander?
Oh yeah, and I just was like, bam, like, you're doing this wrong, you need to do this. And honestly, like, I could have handled it a lot better and really dealt with
You've learned.
but like you, they say, well, I'll just say mine. They are natural born leaders embodied with charisma, confidence, and they project authority that draws crowds together behind a common goal. However, they are often characterized by a ruthless level of rationality, using their drive and determination and sharp mind to achieve whatever objectives they set.
I'm glad you're not ruthless.
Yeah, they say they sometimes rub people the wrong way, but they take pride in both their work ethic and their
That's
self-discipline.
true.
But I will drag people kicking and screaming.
Yes, you will.
So I had to learn how to fix that. But I love you because that's why I think we're so great, because you really help balance me out. And they say that the protagonists, warm, forthright types, love helping others, and they have a strong ideas and values. And they have their perspective with creative energy to achieve their goals, and they feel called to serve a greater purpose in life, which you really helped me with my faith in God, and have a positive impact on other people and the world around them. And they shy away from an opportunity to do the right thing, even when doing so is far from easy. And, hello, starting a podcast, it was her idea. And then she's like, I equip you, Commander, to make this happen.
That's so true. Because I knew your abilities and your capabilities, but I've had to learn now. I'm in the trenches. I'm editing now. I'm like, woo.
I know.
I mean, we're working hard. But what's funny is I took this test and I was the campaigner before.
Mhm.
And I could see that it said I would be for people. I guess I would support people.
Yeah.
Then but I never felt I was fully the campaigner.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took it and I was the entertainer. And I thought, well, I do like to entertain, but I didn't feel like the
Yeah,
entertainer.
because I think that has the prospecting in you.
Yes. And then when I finally took it, I
Mhm.
took it like a couple times. I got the protagonist and then I could see myself. I said, okay, that's me.
I completely agree. And that's why, me and we're the team, but even with working with you, sometimes it can
They
be
said I'm like Barack Obama and Oprah. And I feel like I have the completely different values than them. But I guess they see they're helping people.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you view yourself.
And you do, but you actually do take a proactive role in trying to help people and encourage and support them. And I notice when we're working together, I have to be, because I can sometimes be, do this, and I have to get more into the be patient and kind.
Thank you very much.
And there was last thing, and this is the thing on the 16 personality type one that's not in the truity. It's the identity, which is assertive or turbulent.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're both the T's.
Okay.
They are self-conscious and
I've
sensitive.
never been that assertive.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I can't assert myself. I guess it depends on the situation. So I would probably say that's really true.
Yeah.
So what is turbulent?
They're self-conscious and sensitive to stress. They're likely to express a wide range of emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionist, and eager to approve.
Oh,
Whereas assertive, which this is like
that's
nanny.
my mom.
Yeah.
She's the best assertive person ever.
Self-assured, even-tempered, and resistant to stress. They refuse to worry too much and don't push themselves too hard when it comes to achieving goals. So I thought that that's just an interesting,
It's like a little sidebar.
yeah, a little extra nugget. And then even though my brother, he's an INTP and I'm an ENTJ, we're still considered the analysts. So I guess they take the intuitive and thinking, and it says that they embrace rationality, impartiality, and excel in intellectual debates. He's more the intellectual one, whereas
I'd say you're pretty intellectual.
I guess so. They're strategic thinkers, but also cause difficulties when it comes to social or romantic pursuits.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I'm able to tap into.
That's your grouping.
Yeah, our grouping. And I feel like I'm able to tap into more of my.
What is my grouping?
You're the diplomats. You and Daniela. So they focus on empathy, cooperation, counseling. They're cooperative and imaginative.
That makes sense because Daniela is
INFJ.
me, but she's just introvert.
Yeah. And they play the role of harmonizers in the workplace and social circles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you guys are the.
I did hear that me and her being opposite personalities, with her being an introvert, me being extrovert, I guess we're really compatible too. So
I could see
nice.
that. I know. And me and you, I'm the thinker and you're the feeler. I probably would need to get with a feeler person because I think, and not extroverted.
I think I'm with a thinker, J Random, because I do have to present him with a lot of evidence to change his mind.
And I also do not think I need anybody as extroverted as me.
No.
Oh, God.
You need someone who can handle your extroversion.
But,
because I feel like Jerry's way more extroverted than me. I guess it just depends.
It really does. And I do want to say there also are the Sentinels. They're the cooperative and highly practical group.
Oh.
Or the Explorers. most spontaneous.
Which ones are those? Was that the?
That's like SJSP.
Is that the entertainer and stuff?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Woo-wee, that, like I said, I had to really learn not to command the people. But I just think, and you don't want to like put yourself in a box.
I was just gonna say that.
Go.
Well, no, you go, because I was just gonna say you don't want to put yourself in the box. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because I think that when I've taken the test, there's different sides of you. I just think that the test is trying to show you which areas you tend to be prone to.
Also, it helps me look at areas where I can improve or how I can work with people, and instead of saying I can't work with this person,
Okay.
and be like,
Because
oh.
you know your personality type. I think that was back in the day, like Liz was a type A.
Yeah. And then learning, okay, this is how they work, which I do encourage like groups, small groups or teams to do this so you can understand each other more.
I think we had our whole family do it. It does help me.
It does. I think we need to make them retake it though, because they make
agree.
us take it for them, and then, yeah. But again, so that's the Myers-Briggs, and next week we're going to go over the Enneagram, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about City Rehab, Special Forces update, and a short but funny gummy bears. So stay tuned.
When it rolls, I'll be the catch-you. When it falls, you be my only, and I'll be your all. And when it breaks and falls apart, I'll be the pieces of your broken heart. Hey everyone, Jackie Self here. Go and listen to my EP Looks Like Love wherever you stream music, and I can't wait to share the songs from my heart with you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fanzone! So, Jackie, we've been watching Sin City Rehab on HGTV, HBO Max, and who are we obsessed with?
Allison Victoria, and I am addicted to her and her life.
I know. I think because you were traveling, so we were just watching HGTV, and I saw her show, and I'm like, why is she in Vegas now?
I'm so glad you found it. It's so good. I'm like obsessed with her.
So she went to Vegas because she was in Chicago. She was a big designer.
And she had the program Windy City, and before that she had Kitchen Crashers.
Yeah, where she would go to Lowe's and find people, which
That's
they said
cool.
sometimes they would, like if they couldn't find someone, they would bring someone in, but they really did redo their kitchen. And then Windy City Rehab, my mom was like, oh, she had this scandal with someone. I was like,
Oh, we
what?
gotta find out.
I know. So first we were going to try and watch through the episodes, and then we found a podcast with her interview. And that guy, I don't even remember his name.
I don't remember his name either. I could remember his face, though, kind of a gingerhead little white blondie boy, but he was a general contractor in Kitchen Crashers. And then somehow by coincidence, he was at a bank with someone. And the bank lady's like, oh, you know him. And she's like, I don't really know him. But then he ended up becoming her general contractor for Windy City. Now, he wasn't a part of the show. He was just her contractor, but he was shady.
Shady.
He took
shady.
money off the top, like a lot of money. I think one figure was $180,000.
Allegedly. And she said, like, her biggest thing is if you have a bad feeling about someone, trust it.
Oh, I would tell anybody that. Go with your gut. They even say women are gifted with that gut feeling. Dr. Phil always talks about it.
So she had to face a lot of lawsuits, and she was doing good. Like, she overcame it in Chicago, but then I read an article where she said she just had to leave. Like,
I could see that, but she was born and raised there.
mm-hmm.
So she had to leave everything that she knows, but it's exciting. She's in Las Vegas.
She is, and she had to overcome some challenges. There is this one contractor, Jeff. Oh my gosh. He was like, I can't do this and I can't do that, and you're a crappy designer. Like, people don't like her, but I love her because of how assertive she is.
She's very assertive, and she knows what she wants, and she has to deal with people sometimes that are as strong-willed as her. I seen that in one of the shows, but then they loved her designs.
Yeah, and I've actually like really related to her because when I left like that department, it was still hard for me to work in the organization because like I felt like part of me was gone. And like it's just been so freeing to just move yourself completely out of that situation where you don't have baggage, you don't have things that have happened in the past.
Well, of course, because that contractor did shoddy jobs on the homes,
Mhm.
and it wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
Because she went on to succeed. I think she had 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So then she went to Sin City Rehab.
Yeah, Vegas. And I think in Windy City, she was rebuilding her home. And then, though, she has a podcast, which the name is called Pap
Pap
Smear.
smear.
But it's because, like, she wants people to feel vulnerable and open up. Which, okay,
I wouldn't say open up.
yeah, but, like, be vulnerable and, like, that's kind of what she's trying to get out, and she revealed some stuff, Jackie.
Oh, it was really interesting that she got married, but she didn't get married because she wanted him to sign a prenup, and he wouldn't do it. Yeah,
Mhm.
And so she told her brother he was going to be the what do you call that? The
Um,
the
the
officiator,
officiant.
the officiant of the wedding, and she said, Don't become the officiant. Just
No, no, no,
marry
no,
us."
no,
Isn't
no.
that how it happened?
No, he was the officiant, but she told him, "Don't get ordained."
Yeah, don't
So
get ordained. I'm sorry. Don't get ordained. So they got married, but they weren't really married.
legally, and then he found out a couple days later, and she said they were just gonna go to the courthouse, but I wanna go back to the prenup, though. He wanted half of everything of hers, and she was, like, an up-and-coming star, and
No, I don't trust men like that. And she
mm-mm.
said, she had the feelings. She should have listened to him. I kind of like what she did because she got her dad to walk her down the aisle, and then I think her dad has passed. So
Yeah.
she has that moment with him. And then too, I seen another side of her where she's very assertive, but I think when it comes to her personal life, she isn't as assertive because she said, "Oh, if I'm hungover, then I shouldn't be marrying him."
Mhm.
And I thought, "Oh, she knew inside, but she wasn't, you want to find love, so she wasn't as direct." I was thinking she wanted to see if maybe he would change.
Yeah.
Give him a chance. Maybe she really wanted that relationship to work.
Because she said she was in love with him, and they did have a good love story, and I don't think there's hard feelings between her and
No.
him and her, they don't really talk anymore, but I highly recommend watching her podcast, like, I wanna watch more episodes, that was just the
Oh
first
no, I'm
one. She
addicted.
goes into a full, like, IVF journey, and man, yeah, I love her
I love her
completely.
too, and I love the Sin City Rehab. I like her cousin, how she has her cousin involved, and then
Mhm.
I like how she's getting involved with different would you real estate
No, flippers. Yeah,
flippers.
house
Thank you,
flippers.
house flippers. Yeah, it's cool, but then she's helping to design other people's homes.
And I love her design so much. Even these
I
men.
love that she's in Las Vegas and she's wearing all these cute clothes and
Yeah,
they get to dress up. I'm like, this is so cool.
I know.
From being from California, we always dressed up and always wore heels and stuff or wedges.
Yeah, and she just gets to go around
So
Vegas,
cool.
so I hope they renew it. I
Me
do,
too.
or something with her because I just love her.
Me too.
But now, Special Forces update. Man, a lot has happened, but Cody Brown is still here.
The Mormon. He is a fundamentalist Mormon because the scoop didn't want us to be labeling him wrong.
But man, he's like, they are getting sick of him, Jackie.
I know, I was shocked. He's annoying, I guess. He's kind of scatterbrained. That's what I seen about him.
Yeah.
And then I want to say who's left. So my favorites left too.
Oh,
Eric Decker and
Jesse
Jesse
Decker.
James Decker. And I was like, oh, I love them, but he hurt his back. But I admire her more because she left with her man.
I was so selfish. I was like, I wanted her to just stick
Oh,
it
she
out.
was so good
Oh,
too.
I think
Her
she.
husband was good too. If they didn't have to play murder ball,
Yeah,
they
because
all would have been fine.
and then the thirst trap. I forget his name. He's on TikTok.
He would have got the cauliflower ear.
Yeah, his ear. They told him he had
I'm
to
so
go.
vain. I wanted him to leave. He was too cute. I'm like, you're too young and cute. Go fix that ear. And then the soccer player, yeah.
Christy. She was so good, but then she got a cough.
Yeah, she like was great at murder ball. It's
Oh.
basically this mud pit where they have to fight over the ball, and they're crazy.
Yeah, and they're in Morocco. Shout out to my Moroccan friends.
Well, I think that's why she got sick, and some of them, I think that dust
Yeah,
and the desert air, it probably gets in your chest. I could already see myself going down.
yeah. Well, Jesse Smollett.
He did that. His
yeah,
yeah.
Jussie. Sorry, Jussie.
Josie, sorry, Josie.
And
But Gia's still there.
yeah, she's
She's tough.
yeah.
And then there's a girl, she went out with Zach Bryan.
Yeah, Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan. What's her name again?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
my gosh, Brianna.
Shoot,
Is it
shoot.
Brianna? Chicken Fry?
Yep, Brianna.
Yeah. La
I guess her
Palgia.
handle is Chicken Fry.
Yeah.
I could see why, because her last name's hard to say. But she's tough too. I'm thinking, man, they're trying to break him. Shawn Johnson, the former gold Olympic gymnast, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And her husband, Andrew East, they're still there. They're so cute together.
I love them. I watched her win the gold in
They're
the Olympics.
strong.
Oh yeah, like
They kind of reamed her, though, for being robotic, but I can understand. She said that she always had to put her emotions away
yeah.
being in that sport.
And then Randall Cobb,
Oh,
who
I like
played
him
for the
too.
Packers, he's still in it. And I will say there was a touching moment with the Mormon Cody Brown, and he broke down about how he wasn't there for his
He
kids.
actually owned up to it.
I know.
I was shocked. I was kind of like, is he serious or is he just telling them what they want to hear? But I don't think he would have said that he was in the wrong.
Yeah, and they really make you do therapy basically with
And
them.
they wrote death letters.
Yeah, like what would happen if
What would
they
happen if you were in the special forces? And that staff, wow, those are like real like Marines and
special people in Europe.
yes,
Yeah,
like I'm like, holy molies.
it's
That's why I would not go on that show. This is like the real deal.
no, but okay. One thing that I would like, you do get paid 100 to 500,000 depending on your celebrity status.
Yeah, flat fee.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was people who just kind of dropped out and gave up, which that's hard because but I guess you get to a
Like
point.
the model
Yeah.
Chanel, but I could see that they were like running in the desert. They're going across high wires
Oh, the
between
wires.
mountains.
Yeah. The one that scared me so bad, I knew I couldn't do it. It's where you had to stand on the top and you basically go plunge yourself back.
Back into the water.
Oh,
Oh, that was freaky. I would think I would flip wrong and break my back,
I would hurt myself.
break my nose.
I don't think I could have did it. Like I do not have that much like to just self-control, like allow myself to
And
drop
you
back.
like wild rides, so I'm shocked.
But it's a ride where I'm in
Yeah.
this controlled contraption, not me
I
just
agree.
free
No, this is like serious. You are becoming a special forces member.
Yeah, I've actually never finished this season through, so that's why I'm excited. I think at the end, they're really going to have to get like interrogated and go through this process. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
So more interrogation?
and more
I
like
have a feeling Cody's going to get interrogated bad. I'm not sure about him.
I
He's
also-
really tough physically, but like remember when they were in the spot, like Sean
Johnson.
Johnson, she got really mad at Cody
Yeah,
because he left her behind.
I think she and her husband, I see them making it to
Oh,
the end.
really? That'd be so cool.
I think Randall Cobb maybe. I feel like he overcame his
I even wonder if the Gia will.
Gia. She seems strong.
I'm not sure about
Chicken fry.
chicken fry. I want her to make it.
She seems to be breaking mentally.
Yeah, and she wants to talk back to them, and you can't talk back.
And she feels like she's like, I am trying. They're saying I'm not trying, but I
Yeah,
think
but
they're
you can't talk back.
no.
You just got to say yes, staff. Yes, staff.
So we'll see. We are like we said, we're keeping you updated.
Yep.
And now for gummy bears, I will say we are kind of getting at the end of our bear stories, but don't worry, Gummy Bears is all about having fun and laughing or just a story that keeps you interested. So we're gonna have some different things coming up in the next few weeks, but I did find one. They said only true sugarless ones cause intestinal problems. They lied. This was reviewed in the US, so it wasn't no foreign bears. In February 2017, supposedly the sugarless Haribo gummy bears were supposed to cause major stomach intestinal colon agony. Not these regular ones. They lied. I ate some of these last night, probably more than I should. Nothing happened until this morning.
Oh, God.
My stomach started rolling and complaint and grumbling and tightening and cramping. I ran for the bathroom. For hours, I could not leave the bathroom for more than 5 minutes at a time. I have a splint on my wrist, and I was sweating so profusely that even it was soaked in sweat. The waves of cramping might have been close to childbirth contractions. I was also blacking out and was pretty sure I had a major fever as the sweat continued.
Jesus, maybe they were sick.
I know. I mean, why are they blaming the bears? Like they could. Every time I hurried to the bathroom, I took my mobile phone in case I needed to call for help. I was scared and I was also extremely mad because their sugarless ones were supposed to cause the hell, not the regular ones. The gas that I had was like nothing I have experienced before. It was violent, explosive, and unbelievably loud, not to mention painful, which that does coincide with the stories we've heard. The diarrhea just kept coming with cramps and noises that only a very tormented body could create. This went on for hours.
Oh, Jesus.
I know. Every time I tried to rest, I was just snuggling down in my bed when my body would scream for me to run to the bathroom again.
Oh, God.
Tonight it has been more than 24 hours since I ate those evil bears. I've had 2 pieces of toast, 1 bottle of water, and my stomach and intestines are still rumbling, complaining, and sore. Let's not forget the raw soreness of my bottom from a day's worth of violent diarrhea and gas.
Oh, Jesus.
those bears are going in the trash. And I'd really like to know why I suffered the same hell as those who had the sugarless Harborough bears. I'm still passing lots of gas X helped for a while, and still have some diarrhea, not moving, and or Imodium seemed to help for a bit. So, buyer be warned. These are not sugarless, according to packaging and this site, but they may as well have for all the pure, scary, painful hell I have been through.
My God, maybe they got those because they were warned about the sugar-free.
Or what if they mispackaged them? What if they put the because that's what it
That's so wrong.
I'm pretty sure that food poisoning may be less traumatic than these frickin' bears. I will never buy Harborough anything ever again. Nothing is worth today's experience.
No way.
No. Oh, man. I feel so bad, but because I love gummy bears.
I know, I do too.
But I've never had.
I've never had that experience.
But I don't order gummy bears online.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, where are they coming from? When he said this site or she,
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Thank you, everyone, so much for watching us. And thank you for all those on YouTube who are watching our No Kings protest. We're
Thank
so
you.
thankful for that.
No, we're grateful. I wanted to say that. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and liking and sharing. We're grateful.
Yeah, we're so thankful for you. And we have a newsletter if you want to hear more updates from us and get more tidbits and things we may not share on the podcast.
Ooh.
Also, we have our website, thenobody757.com, where you can see our blogs, watch all our content, get updated on what's going on, and we'd love to hear from you too. So how can people get a hold of us?
Okay, text us at 757-756-7487 or email us connect at the KNOWBUDDIES757.com.
And again, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, listening on podcast platforms on the go. I'm Kashmir.
I'm Jackie.
And we are
the Nobodies 757.
Want to be in the know?
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Listen to us on all podcast platforms.
Follow us on all our socials.
Visit our website, thenobody757.com. I'm Kashmir.
I'm Jackie.
And we are
the Nobodies 757.